Today's video, first in a while, is about Suraction. Suraction's world on everyone's favorite Minecraft version, this of course being Bug Rock Edition. The world has been corrupted at one point, but after downloading the world and putting it back, we ended up recovering it. After recovering it, we didn't really take any more clips, and we kinda switched from Bana to our newer projects like Scarshot, The Night of Near King, and Keith's Land. All these projects are under our games development studio, Saparia Entertainment, which promises quality experiences. With that in mind, here are some of the things that have changed around the world. Of course, a lot has changed, that being mainly, the whole world. It's been thousands of Minecraft days and hundreds of hours spent in game just working on stuff. Like here, we have Ghostly's new storage house. That's a relatively recent build. Got ducks everywhere around the world, and we rebuilt the Igward after the Great Fire from a war. This is not actually Igward's son, but the third died before we could have a heir, so looks like that he'll have to do. Next up, of course, we have the McDonald's with a pay place. Pay. Whatever, I can't speak. But yeah, inside it's got a cute little playing area for your little gremlins. And you can buy very funny, very delicious boiled burgers. I think this was a silly little build we made just to pass some time because we did get bored at the end of the months. Moving on, we have the legendary dispenser. That was over there by where the trading block is now. We have the town storage, which you'll see that it has a banner on it. And that banner tends to mark everything that's town related. Cool Mountain and the star on top. You'll see the penguin later, but little teaser. Of course, we have a statue across the road from the storage house. Our That's Tough sign, it survived. Granted, its top was mossed over. It's lost at the hill that it was on and kind of flattened everything. We had a new town hall, which you can see on the right side of the screen, and we built a copper golem statue, which isn't the actual Minecraft copper golem. It's just a random build. Here's the courtroom. This is where we take our civil matters and where we resolve wars and stuff. We also have the wall of banners, mine of course being the one with the yellow cross, and that was the one that you might have last seen. Got some flags you've seen, some flags you haven't. A lot has happened. Republic of Siberia. Quite a warring little nation. Cupcake House. We ended up blowing that up. Some very delicious flag designs. And then one of my provinces, which is, you'll see it later, it's very big. Got the victim and witness stand. We got paintings, bookshelves. The accused has a stand, and then I can just sit here and ring the bell whenever I need to get attention, of course. There it is again. There's the other banner. Moving over here, we have this crappy castle that should probably be removed, but thank God I didn't build it. This is built by a player on our server who you probably haven't seen much of, but he plays a lot. Or he did. And under here, he has a little basement area. A war was almost sparked because I found one of my shulker boxes down there, and I thought he stole it. Pretty sure he did, but not enough evidence to convict him, so unfortunately, no, nothing happened. The Mob Grinder. One of the older builds on the world that you've probably seen once or twice. Got a whole redo, and then, an accident happened. I don't know if you can notice the small accident. I went on a bit of a colonizing journey, and I went around building islands for myself. This being one of the islands I built, with a very crappy, low-quality house on it. I built it, and yeah, my creative mastermind is not exactly thinking at that time. But that's where I get a lot of my dark oak wood so I could sell it. Moving on over here is Far Hill. I don't name these things, the people do, but as you can see, Far Hill is one of the bigger things. built by King Ghostly. Far Hill is a large kingdom with numerous things inside of it. It's changed a lot over time, and I'm a fan of how it's come along. It's got a working gate, but I don't think I'll show that just now because it sometimes breaks because of course, bug rock. Got the archway over the road, just majestic as usual. There's a little tent over there, and if you go over here, there's the very, very good theater. No flaws whatsoever. We'll probably work on another one. There's a tent, the golden apple. You can see the cool mountain has the power star on it. And there's another one of my islands. I have many islands, including Rock Hard. Yes, very good idea. This is where my horse, Willem Dafoe, died. The Love Garden, not Stampy related. The Weed House, my favorite. I go here to jot down my feelings and ideas. And by feelings, I mean poems. And they're not very great poems, to be completely honest. But, hey, we started literature, and why not keep it going? I listen to music while I'm working, of course, so I have to have the jukebox. And I just have random storage barrels laying around. As you can see, I've definitely gone the route of building castles myself, and of course the Penis Tower. Here is a little fortress. Yes, that's blocks of raw gold and iron. I totally don't have a crap ton of it. And yeah, this is kind of a useless thing. It's just there to fill up the island so it's not bland. You know, flag. I have to fill the island up with trees, flowers, a little wagon, which you might have just seen. There's my soul sand growing up the crops. My main castle, which you don't get a tour of, but might happen later. My pets, which one of them is almost dead, I guess. Yeah, it was probably from the fire that burnt down the interior of the castle. Here's a very, very good building that totally doesn't need work. This is where the Knights of Igward might hold a meeting in the future. Has a little secret area to it, but yeah, I didn't know I had my dog here, but I guess I did. But it has our banners there. It has a small map and a table with some seats. It's still under construction, I would say, but not really. I gotta move all these barrels out. They got random crap in them. And on to the little secret. This is just where I have my animals. Sometimes I forget I have parrots because to get parrots is a long journey, but you know, I live in a tundra area, so yeah, here's a redstone door that didn't work because of bug rock redstone not being consistent throughout the updates. Yeah, it's a pretty small little area. It's eventually going to be nicer. It's probably going to be where I hold the dragon egg because I'm the only one that has the dragon egg, as there's only one. This whole area used to be a separate part, its own island, but I connected it with some dirt, and we built a gold/XP farm on it, and of course there's a duck on top of it. Why wouldn't there be? It's very, very efficient at what it does, but it is very noisy. Thank God I have sound off. Up there is the gunpowder farm, but it seems as if I have not crafted firework rockets, even though I have a stack of both stuff to make it. But basically you just sit on this little cloud and then you AFK, and when you come back, there's a little chamber down there that has all your gunpowder and for some reason string. I'm not quite sure why, but string has been a common drop. Of course, the Penis Tower looms up in the sky, you can see it. And here are the penguins. The mama penguin and all the sort, our sheep farm. This is another player's house, or I guess I can call it a house. I don't know, it's really small. But this is London Lad. You might have seen his court video before he took it down, but yep, that's it. We have the shepherd's house where we, of course, put the sheep stuff and where we work on them. We got the dojo. You can see it across the water. It's an alright build, let's just say that. A mountain that did not exist, I built it out of nothing, so I had to harvest a lot of dirt. Going over here to the dojo, I still need to do some terraforming on the river. It's kind of middle of the road build. Something you would expect from maybe like a 10-year-old, but it's just there. The effort's there. We got little gardens around the place with trees, hanging lanterns. We got the horse stables, which have been here for a while, and my favorite horse, dead as hell. We have London Lad's original house, which might have gotten nuked in the last war we had. I didn't involve myself in it. But you might see later, Siberia was more affected than this. But yeah. Here's where the mushroom house ended up being, and I think right below here somewhere there's like a funny little thing. Yeah, there it is. Someone was cooking here. Now, I'm not gonna point fingers, but I'm pretty sure the person that lived in the cupcake house built this. Now, this world's gone through much, and I've even changed my name in this world 3 times. I went from Froze Shadow back at the Xbox gamertag time to Dealer, such edge to it, to my now name, Armanduary. Yeah, they messed up on the sign, and this used to just be Ghosty's old storage house. You know, he's had like 15,000, and he's had to rebuild them 1,000 times too. And here is the house from one of our other survival worlds we played on for a bit called Calm Down. I went on that world on my Xbox and I recreated it 1-for-1 on PC Suraction, so that way I could surprise the friend who built it. I don't know what was written here, I mean, it's been a bit. This was a house that anybody could live in from the moment they got on, just so they had somewhere to live. There's some beautiful builds on that mountain. Someone decided to live on there after I had already started tearing the top, and then London teared off more. It was a bit of a deal. But here is the freaking obsidian pit. We put all of our villagers in there. That's currently where they reside. Basic stuff, you know, just gotta keep them in a black hole. This is the boxing arena. It was supposed to be for like this fun summertime event, but we ended up being more busy this summer than we thought. Basically, like one person goes in here, you like dump all your stuff in that chest, and you go in here, and you like fight to the death. See, there's no buttons, so you have to be let out from the... Someone else has to let you out, basically, so you don't like run out. And like across this is the concession stands, the simple baked foods and stuff. I think there's a room underneath that, but that currently has no use. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff around here. Like, there's one of my islands. There's a sheep farm. That is for someone that was going to build a plantation, but they said they'd get on, and then they never did. The Trinity Island is an island that's got to go. I've got to tear it down. It has those weird little huts on it. And here, the aforementioned big province. This is a small project. I'm not anywhere near done with, but I'm going to have one of those fancy doors that Farhill has, and I'm going to build on this floor. I'm going to put more stuff into it. I need more feedback on it, of course, because it is a relatively new thing. Not really been around for that long. Seems like the recording's getting a bit choppy, but I don't know how that'll be for y'all. Now to Siberia. Siberia is, it's had some character development. Actually, no, hold up. This is interesting. So, the mountain guy, the guy that went to live on the mountain, he built these weird castles, I don't know, and he built walk paths to prevent the snow from piling up on the roads and stuff. Now it's Siberia. There's the old iron farm. I don't even know if it works. And whose dog is this? What the? Whatever. I don't know where he's from. Not mine, though. That's all I know. Anyways, we're going to Siberia. Siberia has had some character development. After one of the wars, Riley was forced to go build a little settlement out here, so I built a wall with her. We set up a little base, and after another war, Siberia got slightly damaged. I don't know what to call it. Might have been a light work, guys. You can fix it. Like, there used to be, yeah, that was supposed to be the mine shaft. She never dug in it. Yeah. The pig farm was right there, but someone went through and broke all of the fences on it, so now there's just pigs roaming around Siberia. But I guess whatever. You see one of them over there by the igloos. But a lot of us have joined, and a lot has changed in the world. There's been a lot of wars, most of them mediocre. You could call this petty, but I mean, I kind of started a bunch of them by paying people to do it. Hey, whatever gets you to get rid of other stuff, because if there's something in my way I don't like, I pay to get rid of it. This is a little forest area. Pretty sure it's from Zelda. I'd have to ask Ghostly. Yeah, I think this is from Zelda. And then like, I think, yeah, up top of the penis tower, you can actually go in it. So you can come out of the penis. I know, peak humor. Well, what do you expect? Nothing much up here though. We have taken a pretty long break from this, but that was only after we played it from December to April. Here's the world map. Yeah, it's changed a lot. It's also bigger. Yeah, there's one of my islands. The mob grinder, one of the maps isn't updated yet, but the other half of that mob grinder's cooked. That little wooden square out in the middle of the ocean is something for our project. It's like music from our project. But yeah, this is supposed to be a trade center, but nobody ended up using it. The glorious cow pen. I've had many arguments over people not wanting to grow them back before killing them. And over here is our villager hall. It's gonna have to be expanded, and it needs a lot of work. It looks so horrible. But like, we got all of the things we need right there. Should probably do something to protect it because I think it died in another instant. But yeah, pretty much it. And then, I mean, as you can see, the progress is there, but with the help of some fellow YouTubers, we made large leaps in the world, and the map displays it best. I mean, we fought like multiple wars, but to be fair, most of them pretty mid. The last one, it was explosive, but we haven't had many altercations. More clips will probably be released soon, but that's not a guarantee. I'll keep you posted, but for now, that's it.